Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for continuing to tune in to our series that we have here on the what we found in a storage locker here in Tennessee. Today we're bringing you this big old bulky square box here. It looks like it's got some that old-fashioned carpet they used to put on Fender amps and other things. It is listed with a brand called Unitech. If anybody's got one of these cases, let us know. I may have to Google that name and see. It says made in the USA, but it really almost looks like a handmade case. Even they've got all the little ornaments on it. And this thing picks up cat hair and everything else, just crazy. And even to show y'all this case here, pull it to the side. But, the back side, look at the piano hinge that runs all along the whole back side of this thing. It's ginormous. It just looks like it's just normal screws you could find at Lowe's or Home Depot. But that huge piano hinge along the back side. And the reason I even say that is even where they got these chrome little pieces, but it's like nickel for the screws, and they've all just kind of worn and corroded at different different paces. So anyways, I know this is it's a case. I think it's more of a homemade case, even though somebody put this Unitech, and it's even riveted in. So if anybody's got one of these, let us know. Maybe this is an early prototype that somebody put together. And look at this. It's got a Randy Rhoads Flying V Jackson in it. But I even say that with this case. That foam it's just a giant piece of foam, and then it's just a big box inside. So I don't know what they were thinking of, maybe just to fit odd shaped things like this V, but there's just pieces of foam wedged here. Even for the neck support, it's just a piece of foam, but it does feel that it is glued in, so it's not movable. So whoever did this, they just kind of put it across. So yeah, if anybody's got one of these Unitech cases, let us know. Maybe this is a unique find. But just to this here, actually, that's even, had double-sided tape. I just removed it. So they even had it down with some double-sided tape. So I'll have to figure out where that was again and set that back in there like they had it. But this wasn't double-sided down. They just have it cut. And then even where that was, maybe that should have been more like, no, there is double-sided tape there. So we'll have to, but that's where they had it. So we'll see. Looks like, let's see what they got in the case here. It's a tremolo. So from All Parts. So it looks like it may have a tremolo installed in it, and they just put in the Ziploc bag. Well, let's see. Is there even so I guess that's there, but I don't see, there's not a trim bar. So there's no trim bar. I guess they kept it to where they have it locked like a stop tail. Yeah, that bridge isn't going anywhere. So there's no trim bar in the whole case that I can see. They got a tremolo, and they've got the locks out of it. So let's see, is there anything else? No, it looks like it does have, is that the Dunlop style strap buttons? So those should be installed. We'll look at that. This has been an interesting find here. So let's see. Look here, everything we've got here. So it says it's made in India. I don't see a serial number anywhere yet. Just says crafted in India. So it probably is. I don't think these are normally a neck through, so it's probably a set neck in there. Okay, so that is active. So it does have active EMGs. If anybody knows what model Randy Rhoads this is off the top of the head, we're going to research it. But if anybody knows off the top of their head, go ahead and let us know. It looks like it's actually in really great shape here. I don't see any big things on the corner. Oh, and that just looks like it's a scribble mark. Maybe that's where, maybe it came from one of those markings there from the their pin whenever they were putting this case together. Maybe that's part of their kit, is that it does that. But no, I don't see any issues on any of the corners, which is what really gets done with these guys. No. I mean, so I would call a lot of these guitars we've been finding have been in just awesome shape, near mint condition. So we'll go ahead and put this back in. But one of the things we'll have to find, we'll open it up later, and we'll have another video where we go a little bit more in depth. So we'll open up those back cavities and look at, see if there is a tremolo in there. But I'm feeling that it must be there because it's not going anywhere. But we'll probably install it back to factory before we do anything with it. We'll go ahead and get it set back up. We'll put those locking nuts. We'll have to find a, as far as a trim, and it is a Floyd Rose special. So it's not a license by Floyd Rose. It's an actual Floyd that's in there, though. So it's not a Jackson licensed by that's built in there. So interesting. Kind of loving this. Not crazy about the case. So we'll probably put it the guitar's in excellent condition. So we'll probably put this thing in a better case. We had another video where we showed an RR3 that was in a nice Jackson hard case. So we may actually swap. I'll look up the specs on both of those and see which one is the higher valued guitar, and probably swap this one for that one, depending on what we find with the research. But either way, we'll find a better case for this or that RR3. But thank you for everyone. Go ahead, like, subscribe. Please leave those comments. And thank you for always supporting the channel. We'll continue to bring more content. And have a great rest of your day.